Kevin Durant's awesome on the internet again, and I do believe the way this story was told to us was in a fashion in which we weren't supposed to believe that Kevin Durant is awesome. All it did is just make me think Kevin Durant is even more awesome. Jason McIntyre of The Herd, I believe, and he also has a podcast on the Volume Sports. Congrats to Logan Swain, 40 under 40.
Yeah.
40 under 40, Logan Swain. We ran he's running the Volume Network over there with Colin Cowherd. Had no idea that McIntyre had his own podcast. Learned of it literally as he was explaining the situation with Kevin Durant. And if you do recall, he opened his mouth talking about how Kevin Durant is acting in a way of negative that he shouldn't do this.
Get a life.
Get a life. Then Kevin Durant answered to Jason McIntyre in his DMs. And I do believe we have the video. Perfect. Here's Jason McIntyre of McIntyre Sports on the Volume Network describing the situation between he and Kevin Durant that is now taking place in his DMs.
Once you say something nice about someone, they reply, okay, I see you. Then, when you say something not so nice, you get this. You're such a clown. You don't even like sports. You look like a drama major. I don't know what that is. I've never taken an acting class in my life. I said to KD, one of the 15 best players in the history of the NBA is squabbling with anonymous fools in a comment section. It was never your brand when you won the MVP and 2 titles and finals MVPs. Why pivot that way now? He just got personal. You're a fool, blah, blah, blah. He used the P word to describe me. He calls me
a penis.
Broke boy. Doesn't address any of it. Doesn't address why he would argue about being top 5. And again, I'm a Kevin Durant guy. Well, Jay, how are you a Kevin Durant guy if you're saying he's an idiot for battling guys in the comments section of a Twitter Spaces? Well, time out. This isn't black and white. You love this guy, you hate this guy. You can like someone and totally disagree with something they're doing. Are we really at the state where you have to be 100% all behind somebody or 100% against somebody? No, it doesn't work like that. So, bottom line, I still like Kevin Durant even though he's calling me all these names. He's hurt. I get it. Life will go on.
He's hurt.
Straightforward.
Hey, Kevin Durant, you know, when he's winning those MVPs and winning everything, he didn't have burner Twitter accounts. That wasn't like documented. It wasn't documented of him just burying people on Twitter, not being a guy who's has the time. Has always been, which is why I am a massive fan of his. I do like that this guy, though, seemingly, McIntyre, hey, he's given a firm sports take, isn't he? He's given a firm sports take. P word was used, Was that a little
so
bit?
many different P words. How many? Like there's
Pig.
What is?
I think he called him a pig.
Dick. Oh, I thought he called him a peen, like he's a dick.
Maybe he called him like poutine.
Like
the fries.
Yeah, soft.
Poop face.
Yeah, soft.
Poop
face.
Poop face.
Wow.
Poopy face.
I didn't even
Kids
think
use
about
that one.
Poop face is too far. That's
Poop
like
face?
calling somebody. Nope.
What?
What?
I don't want to say. I don't want to say.
Let it out. Let it out.
Like calling somebody a jive turkey.
No.
Jeez.
Oh. Didn't say JT word.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. He said P word. Let's not take this way too far.
Okay. Come on.
So we don't know exactly what the P word was. Maybe he just said you're Pat.
Penis.
Maybe he was talking. Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Penis. Yeah.
Maybe pickle. Like you're a pickle.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Pterodactyl, maybe.
Yeah, because the P's silent. So maybe Kevin Durant wanted him to know. Oh, straight fire, huh? How about this one? Boom. Pterodactyl-looking ass. Called it a P word.
It's possible.
I mean, there's a chance any of that is the case, but we would like to let Kevin Durant know we are firm in your side.
Yes.
If you want to go into a Twitter Spaces and just bury people, I just think the way you guys even look at the game is whack as fuck. Like, do it.
Yeah.
We are very thankful for it. And also, McIntyre, we appreciate you as well. I feel like if we say anything, we're not going to be called a drama major, you know, and him saying, I've never been in an acting class at all. We know what he meant. We know what he meant. We all know what he meant, McIntyre. So, AJ, your thoughts on this? You think Kevin Durant needs to clean it up a little bit, huh? Be a little bit more role model-y, saying the P word and everything like that?
This was it's through DM, so Kevin Durant was not trying to make this thing public. He was trying to deal directly with this guy, right? He didn't make it public.
Private, not a P word.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was trying to keep this P
private.
word.
Yeah.
Pusher.
You private son of a bitch.
But I am here for it. We can disagree and say, hey, you don't need to be doing this. It's a waste of your time. You have $1 billion. You're one of the best players ever. But if you want to engage, I'm here to watch. I have no problem.
Yeah, we're here for it. I mean, every time you're done with it, you feel as if you lost probably.
Yeah.
Because at different stages of Twitter, even if you're the rightest you've ever been in your entire life, there's going to be at least some people tweeting you at enough of a rate that you see it where they're going to tell you you're wrong and completely wrong. I don't know if Kevin Durant's ever going to change anybody's opinions whenever he's describing it, but I like whenever I listen to him talk about it, he says, you talk about players and you do team things and then you do this. It's like, okay, that's how one of the greatest players of all time views the game. We can, as a sports media, take some stuff out of his answer to this guy. Now, he's talking shit in his Twitter spaces, like to these people.
It's awesome.
But there is a narrative underneath about how Kevin Durant views basketball and views it as a whole. So I would assume that Kevin Durant's like, I gave you some real answers in there while I was burying these people. Your big takeaway was, don't be rude to these fucks. So Kevin Durant on different levels is operating in 4-dimensional chess.
Yeah.
Love it.
And I love everything about it.
Yesterday I ain't have time. Today I got fucking time.
Yeah, and it's KD's awesome too. It's not like this is the first time KD's ever done this. Like if we all watch the Letterman, My Next Guest, like he is about it. He's aware what people think about his Twitter burners, and this was on his, but he doesn't care. Like he calls himself God on Twitter for a reason. He thinks it's hilarious, and I don't see why we wouldn't.
It's also kind of refreshing when it's like, he's not supposed to do that, but, they always say, like, hey, athletes hear everything you say. Like, they're not going to respond. And he's just like, you know what? Nah, fuck it. I am going to respond. Fuck these people.
This dude did say you was 2-time champion. The MVPs never belong to you. Like, he did, throw some shots, too, now.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying that he's fallen off is what McIntyre said. He's straight fire.
Yeah.
Straight fire McIntyre.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
Over there,
real.
volume.
Yeah.
The numbers on that tweet, real good.
They were going.
The numbers,
Really?
Yeah, those numbers matter.
What made
too.
KD get in that Twitter Spaces? How to get in there?
I think he just popped in because it was KD is not top 5 all time.
Yeah,
that
it
was the
was
name
ranked.
of the Twitter Spaces.
And it just popped up on it, and he just saw it on his
Someone
feed.
knew
He's
what they were
like,
Yeah, because like
jumping in here.
if you accidentally on your phone with the way they set up Twitter, and Congressman Mike Gallagher said he likes Elon's Twitter and everything like that. I think we all speak like Twitter's never going to die, but this particular version of Twitter needs to fucking get better.
Yeah, they're going through it a little bit.
It needs to get better. They need. There's been different regimes at Twitter. There's privately owned and publicly traded and everything like that.
Fleets.
So Twitter is always fleets. I mean, that was. I used to fleet the shit out of things.
Love
But
fleets.
There's been different iterations of Twitter through. Same regimes have different Twitter. This is what it is now. We need the.
What do you need to change? What do you want to see?
Just everything. Like the algorithm needs to be tightened up a lot. Yeah. The algorithm needs to be figured out a lot. You follow people, you don't see their stuff. You're force-fed some stuff. And then these suggested tweets that I guess make sense that they're putting on the bottom of things kind of makes it look like that is a response to something.
Yeah, it does.
But it's not actually. So they just need to clean it up. Like I think you just need to, let's tighten this thing up. You got a weapon here. Everybody knows you got the full weapon, but at the bottom, like they were trying to push spaces.
Big time.
So you can accidentally click on a spaces, and then all of them that are happening are just listed out there, even if you follow any of these motherfuckers. So this is Qatar to win, MUFC takeover, United latest with Ben Jacobs, 3,000 people listening. We back from Ricky Maserati, ... Again, smiley face.
Oh.
That must have crashed. We assume that must have crashed there.
Yeah.
Spaces is it me? But Spaces suck. Like the quality is terrible. It sounds brutal.
Yeah, they tried to take out what was it? House? No.
Periscope.
No. What was that thing?
Clubhouse.
Clubhouse.
There it is.
Clubhouse was just like this new platform that was taking over. It was actually doing pretty well, where people were just microphones on, sitting in a space, and then you could see who it was. So I think Twitter tried to do their iteration of that, kind of killed Clubhouse. But now it's kind of been the same thing for all time. But anybody can get into any one of those and become a speaker in those things. So it's like, I think KD I think he accidentally hit the spaces button, which I've done. I'm not trying to find a fucking spaces. I think he accidentally hit it, and then maybe the top one was KD is not top 5, and he's like, wait, am I the...
Yeah, about to close out Twitter.
I'm the KD, right?
Right.
Get in here. Let me listen to some of this shit. Listen to him a little bit, and then request to speak.
I want
Easy money sniper.
Like you could see how that would happen. You're on Twitter if you're on there. So I enjoy the fact that McIntyre was like, this is unbecoming of you. He's like, motherfucker, I was high on Twitter.
Yeah. Who gives a shit? I got time.
Drama major. I've never heard that used as a
Fantastic.
as a shot at somebody. I've never heard that.
Yeah, it should be a compliment.
Bingo.
Yeah, you could be an actor.